Hey guys, really quick check-in on Will Smith right now. Obviously, you know he slapped Chris Rock over his wife. The Oscars, all the drama there, people wanted to know, does he regret it? How does he feel right now? I mean, what I will say, this is how I feel personally about it, okay? I honestly think Will Smith is an incredible actor. An incredible actor. I think he's amazing. I think he's very, very, very talented. Okay. I feel he really deserved this win. But I feel because this has happened now, it's almost taken that away from him in a way. Something that should have been celebrated has now got a really negative spin on it. I mean, we know why he was defending her. It's because she has alopecia and she's really struggled with that. And to make a comment like that so publicly, I don't know what the hell Chris Rock was thinking anyway. Some of these comedians, when they make comments, I don't know if they know the background of the person before or not. They just come out of it. Apparently it wasn't planned. He just said it. Um, but I just think he's such an amazing actor. And in a way, it's taken that away from him by him reacting in that way, which is sad because he deserves this Oscar. He deserves this Oscar. He's very talented. But is he going to look back in years' time and think, why did I do that? It took away from my win, what I've wanted for so long as an actor. I read his book as well. And I don't know. It's sad in a way. It's sad this has happened, okay? So let's just see. I want to know, will he come to regret this, what he's done, or will he not? I will say right now, there's actually people that are very close to him. This is fellow actors, by the way, that can't stand Chris Rock. Okay? So in a way, it's almost like 50-50. You've got the Academy that's pissed off of him. But in one respect, he's won the Oscars. So he's like, I do hear, I don't have to be back here again. As in, I just heard he got what he came for. Not Chris Rock, but he wanted this Oscar for so long. He got what he came for. He's got what he's wanted. It's like I hear the pinnacle of his career. He really wanted an Oscar. He's got it. Doesn't have to go back there in terms of the Academy. Okay. I do feel in a way he's feels like almost shame about letting them down because he wants to be taken seriously as an actor. But on the other side of things, he does have people in his ear. And when I mean people in his ear, I mean people that Chris Rock has offended, has taken the piss out of, that kind of thing. So really, like older actors, okay? I'd say, when I say older, I mean his age. I don't mean 20-year-olds. I mean people that are here, established actors, have actually backed him up privately. Because they can't stand Chris Rock. So it's a fine balance at the moment of feeling regret that he did this at the Academy Awards because it's taken so long, I hear, for him to be taken seriously by them. And in the other respect, he's pleased he did it because everyone else thinks Chris Rock is a twat. I'm sorry about the language. It's just coming out right now, okay? Right, Will, are you going to... how do you feel, Will? Do you regret this? Are you going to live to regret this? Are you going to live to regret this decision? Are you going to have any regrets over this? Are you going to have... I do hear stand his ground. Just heard stand his ground. So I feel even though I hear half-hearted apology. So again, it could be an apology to the Academy, but not really. He will not apologise for defending his partner. That's not going to happen. He's not going to apologise for that. So I heard 50-50, half and half here when it comes to an apology. Okay. I want to know the energy around him right now. How does he feel? Oh, there she's coming up. She's coming up here. It's almost like charging in. For me, this is him charging in to protect his woman, okay? He really, really feels he has worked his arse off for this and he deserves it, okay? He deserves this win. And I just heard they're not going to take it away from him. Now, I did hear that they're on about taking the statue back, and I feel this is going to be a build-up because people are going to come through and say it was violence, and people are already saying he should have been arrested, okay? So I feel that they may actually try and take it back off him. But when he says they're not going to take it away from me, I don't mean the statue itself, the Oscar statue. I mean his win and how hard he has fought to get this win. How hard. He's worked so bloody hard. I also feel randomly, guys, here. There's also more film opportunities coming up for him as well, okay? Seven of Cups. There's loads and loads of options here filming-wise. I do hear independent films, the smaller films, like what we would call indie films, so not always the big blockbusters, something that will take him away from his current character, where he plays, a bit like King Richard, where he will be a lot older, plays somebody a lot elderly, okay? where he will act someone his age and not the young action hero. So there's more stuff like King Richard in the pipeline, but I feel it could be a smaller, I'm hearing a smaller channel. I do wonder if he's going to be involved in, when I hear a smaller channel, some kind of series or Netflix thing, you know, where it's like an episode thing rather than an actual big budget film. But there's still a lot of options he's got film-wise. He's not worried about that. He's really not worried about that. I do also feel with the Ten of Pentacles, there's something dodgy going on behind the scenes here, as in he paid his respects and he paid his way. Now, I don't mean like he paid his way to get the Oscar, but he had to do a lot of people pleasing to be considered seriously. And he's been trying to do this for years and years and years. So in another way, he feels like, look, I've given you the money. I've given you the money. I've given you the backing, you know. I've had my time now, F off kind of thing. This is when it comes to the Academy. He feels he's just put as much work in for them as he got this win. How do I explain it? As in, almost like he's actually helped the Academy in itself and actually made donations towards them, okay? Because he really wants to be taken seriously as an actor. I don't mean as a bribe, as in, not like a bribe, like he's trying to give them money to win an Oscar. And it doesn't work like that, guys. There's loads of multimillionaires that never won Oscars, you know? It's more almost his backing. I'm trying to hear he's given them his backing for so many years and he really wants to support the Academy Awards. He does. And he feels like, and he just won this through his own talent, his own merit. I just feel there was money. He supported them for so long that he's not letting them do this to him, basically. It's a really weird mix of energy. Right. Going forward, what's going to happen between him and Chris Rock? What's going to happen between him and Chris Rock now? What's the energy like between him and Chris Rock? I do feel Chris Rock is actually going to issue some kind of an apology to his wife because of the alopecia. Okay, I do feel he is actually going to say something in regards to that. I do. Even if it's private, he will actually apologise to her. I hear he's going to make it known, so I do feel he's going to apologise to her. But what about their relationship now? Apparently they had some beef with each other anyway, from what I've heard. Let's just see. Because you had Puff Daddy saying, oh no, they're fine now, everything's fine, you know, they're all cool with each other. I mean, how? How is that possible after that? Let's have a look. What cards we've got here. What's their connection going to be next? I do actually feel, believe it or not, I do actually feel they can make up here. We have stability. We have working together. We have the King of Cups. Now, I do wonder if this is coming across as more Will Smith, as in he's not too big of a man to say that he could have overreacted here to him, okay? But he's going to explain why he did and the reasons behind it, okay? This energy coming through here, and also the Magician is an omen for success. So overall, I do actually feel like they're going to make up. I do feel Chris is going to issue Jada an apology for what he said. I do feel Will is actually going to say that he was too, oh God, I can't believe I'm going to say this, too heavy-handed as well. Too heavy-handed, okay? He was too heavy-handed. So I don't get any cards that suggest they're going to have a complete split of like their connection or relationship or anything like that. And they're going to come, I just said come to terms with each other. So almost like they're going to come to terms with each other's part in what they played. As in him really offending Jada, and then Will, I keep hearing too heavy-handed. But when it comes to the Academy, I do just sense Will feels like he supported them for so long that you're not going to take it away from me. I keep hearing you're not going to take it away from me. You're not going to take it away from me. I deserve this. I deserve this. And I've done him and Jada before, but let's just see what's their connection like right now. How does she feel? Because, I mean, he stood up for her. But is she more embarrassed over the drama now? You know, how does she feel? How does she feel about all this? How does Jada feel about all this? She's actually sad about it. She's actually sad. Oh. Again, we have the Judgment card here. So again, I feel like she feels sad, not because he defended her. You know, it's a matter of honour in a way. She feels like he was trying to honour her. Okay, so it's not sad about that, but she feels really sad in a way that it's taken that away from his win. Sad and grief over what he's done. This is looking back at the past, as in something that's just happened in the past or longer. But this is looking back, okay, with regret and judging him for this. And then we have the Ten of Wands, which means it's almost like this could break him. Now, when I mean break him and her, it's almost like the fallout of this is going to be really, really intense. And I hear a lot of scrutiny on their marriage, which they have anyway. So she doesn't want to draw any more attention to them. And now it's going to. So she feels this is going to be a big burden on the family that now this has happened. But I feel she's actually more upset because they have the judgment that he actually did this, because this was his big win. This is his first Oscar. He's worked so hard for this. He's had to suck up to certain people that were complete muppets. You know what I mean? He's had to keep them happy. You know, he's finally got what he always wanted, right? And now this happens and it's taken it away from him, and she feels sad because of that. So she's not angry that he did it because she knows he was defending her honor, I hear. But she's sad that it's happened because it's taken away from his win, which it has. It has taken away from his win. If you look at the papers today, it's not Will Smith won the Oscar, it's Will Smith twatted Chris Rock around the face, you know? Oh my God. The weird thing is, so him and Chris, I actually heard laugh it off. I don't think yet, right? I don't feel yet, but I do hear laugh it off. I do hear laugh it off. Could be years down the line, but I hear they will actually laugh it off if this happened. But with him, with Will, it will have repercussions in the long term, as in, not with film roles, like I said, guys, but more as in it's what he always wanted and he wished he could have handled it differently. He just wished he had handled it differently. And that's the energy coming through right now. Oh, Will, he's so talented as an actor. Right, guys, any questions, put them in the comments and I will try and answer them for you, okay? I love you all, guys. Bye.